Hey, boy, I got something for you. It's waiting for you.
That man said you gotta love real dudes. And we definitely rocking with that one. We definitely support the realness. And with the real out with the fake. Now shout out to DJ Choles and that boy Hardbody Be Easy. Also my guy Fredo Bang, for this plaque once again. But yeah, man, we love to see my boy Be Easy win. Just a straight, real down-to-earth, humble dude. Don't think he better than anybody or anything like that. None of these dudes do. They all humble. And that's the real reason why we support them all. They stand-up guys and they humble. But with that being said, kick that intro for me one time. Believe that. Congratulations on y'all success, man. Real talk. This song that it seemed like, they produce a lot of stuff together. Be Easy and DJ Choles, a lot of stuff with Fredo Bang. And they are like a Superman and Batman plus who we call Fredo Bang. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but just know them is like just a team full of frontline superheroes together. When they get together, they rock out and they create some good music, man. They got excellent chemistry within that lab together. It's a thing of beauty to see. Then you throw Polo G in that mix, and what you got is a hit. I definitely want to see more music from Polo G. Whenever Fredo finally touched turf, definitely got to see that. That's something that should be in the works already. Y'all should be on that one because they seem like they could, definitely tackle the world, and that's a smart business move for Fredo. You feel me on that one? But yeah, anyways, this was more just to give, the big ups to Be Easy and DJ Choles. Fredo getting his fruits of his labor right now, and his big ups, and all his roses. So shout out to them two guys. DJ Choles just came out with another personal hit of his own. Birthday. It's going crazy on TikTok right now. Y'all can go look at his channel, his page, and check him out at DJ Choles on Instagram. That man always got some, heat going on Instagram. He just came out with a new birthday little gig that he was doing. Well, I guess like a video for his birthday, and it was heat, man. It was women everywhere. One of the women, had a wet spot between her legs and whatnot. It was turned up, man. It was turned. Y'all go check that one out. I'll probably post it on here, man, if they'll allow me to. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to the whole point of the video, though. What's going on today, folks? It's your boy King KO back with another video. And for today's topic, we got that boy Tech, as you guys can see across the screen. You know what I'm saying? And from the title and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I know my people smart. Y'all see that? But yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about with Tech. He was at the Gentlemen's Club last night, and a lot of things occurred. He said a lot of things. He was pretty turned up, intoxicated, full of that fire water, full of them spirit water, you know what I'm saying? And he released a lot of feelings and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And then at the end, y'all stay tuned because I got a real question to ask y'all, you know what I'm saying, about the entire situation, y'all. So definitely stick around and let me know how y'all feel. And I'm just saying, though, stick around because when I'm telling you and I'm telling you, it's a lot of things that he said that you don't want to miss. You definitely want to stick around. Then also, we got to touch on, you know what I'm saying, briefly, Webby, you know what I'm saying, just I went back into the archive just to pick out a few more things, you know what I'm saying. Then we're going to touch on the baby situation, with T.I. added and included into that, a little bit deeper in depth because I feel like I didn't touch on it or get my viewpoints across in the video yesterday, you know what I'm saying. I just try to hurry up and put that one out because I was working on this all day long. So You know, I try to get it out yesterday so we can get it started on something new today. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about. So I ain't gonna talk y'all ear off for too much longer. But I do want to say this because I feel like this is vital though, family. You feel me? Only 6% of the people that view the channel are subscribed. You know, so that's definitely a problem, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, tell your fam, tell your brother, sister, cousin, uncle, auntie, you know what I'm saying, mom, whatever about, you know, the platform. You know, that way we can get a bigger crowd going. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, we got bigger topics, you know, than these ones that we speaking about that we need to really touch on. But I feel like we gotta have more people to really dive into those. You feel me?
This TheWebbieShow. I will be in Monroe, Louisiana at 200 Pier Road on August 1st for the mud ride. You know, we out there, we're gonna be thugging, bring your kids, bring everything, and we doing a raffle giveaway. TheWebbieShow, man. I will be live at Club 409 in Port Arthur, Texas on July 31st. July 31st, get your tickets now.
Y'all make sure that y'all go tap in with that boy Tech Bash and you know, also the concert that he got going on. Y'all know anything that he does in the South, Louisiana, Texas, you know what I'm saying, those tickets gonna fly away. So you better make sure you tap in and go get yours as soon as possible, you know, if that's something you're trying to get into. But on the cool, I want to talk about this guy on our channel, you know, who popped up, and basically his name is YoungBoy Lane. He popped up and said, you know, my cousin ain't a rat, talking about Michi. But the thing is, you know, if you really is his cousin, the thing is, you shouldn't be coming in, you know, speaking to me on here, man. Go speak to your cousin about that, because he the one that got his name circulating around all that. But anyways, I'm done with that one. Another news, that boy TBG Speedy, whoever's running his Instagram page, is letting it be known that Speedy putting an EP together. You know what I'm saying? So everybody stay tuned and tap in and be looking for that. As if any of y'all went to his music, then you already know Speedy is straight fire. Straight up, free the savage. But on the cool, that boy Lil Ivy Jr. also shared a post, you know, from when him and basically Fredo was, you know, to play basketball. Somebody had a little picture set up and he just said, free the man, you know, letting it be known, free his brother, you know what I'm saying? Don't lock you down. They can't keep you in that cage for too long. Keep your head up and stay solid. You already know. The next few clips is just another couple people, you know, around the gang, you know, TBG, who just sending out, you know, they wishes of free Fredo and Yoshi and all the rest of the gang, you know, who locked away in them cages. You know what I'm saying? My boy went easy right there. You know what I'm saying? They just letting it be known, man. Free our guys, man. Free the whole group, man. While y'all trying to tear us down and lock us down, you know, and all this crazy stuff that's going on, you feel me? But on the cool, we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one and get to this real important part to the video. Okay, so next up, we got that boy Tech. And as I stated, you know, in the title and whatnot, Tech said some pretty crazy things on his Instagram while he was at the Gentleman's Club. So let's go ahead and tap into those things that's on my boy's mind. Believe that. So I hope y'all can understand it. You know, I had to switch the audio because of the copyright. But next up, he finna say F Gunna. If y'all couldn't understand that, he said he released some music on his birthday. That's the third time he said free Fredo Bang, and then that was right before the Top came on. Fredo Bang song Top, and he pretty much, you know, turned up to it. You know, got turned up and knew word for word every part of the song. So that's how you know he really rocking vibing with Fredo. You know, and then also some funny stuff happened. You know, somebody said NBA stand for nothing but agents, and that 4K Trey stand for folk keep telling, nobody safe. So Tech went ahead and repeated that, you know, and started cracking up laughing at that. And then Mr. started flashing out. Y'all gonna see that in the second part, but y'all really gotta listen. And I'm kind of disappointed that I had to do the audio like this just so, you know, it can be put on here, but y'all just pay attention and really listen. Y'all hear him? Keep it in the streets though. I thought we was all gangsters. Stop ratting. Okay, in the last part, he said, dig your partner up. Dig your partner up. You know what I'm saying? Go get that boy. Speaking to, I guess, YB in him camp. And then he also said, free the ones out of jail who ain't ratting. Free all the dudes from BR who ain't ratting. You know what I'm saying? Which was kind of shade thrown towards YB and him side. Then also, you know, he said to end it off, he went ahead and said, put that boy in the dirt. Put him in the dirt. Now, that one could have been debatable. Most likely he was talking about, you know what I'm saying, Michi, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? Because why else, you know, who else would be talking about? He talking about rats right now. When he said stop ratting, then he said put that boy in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? But in all fairness, he did say free YB. But to me, that kind of seemed like he was throwing shade more so than really saying free him. You know what I'm saying? But he might have been serious. He might have actually been serious because nobody came out and said that YB ratted. So he might have been serious. But if we do remember, Tech was saying that, you know what I'm saying, that they was all rats months ago and was saying, you know, that YB and them copped out of jail. So that's the reason why I really felt like, you know, it was all just him trolling YB when he was saying free YB. Because right after he said that, he said free Fredo. When he said free YB, he kind of laughed at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it because all y'all in the comment section keep coming after me for YB. But his whole comment section was flooded with NBA YoungBoy fans. So it was just a lot of shade being thrown in this video, especially towards YB's side and Michi in general. You know, it was a lot of shade being thrown at Michi, and it's well deserved. You know, if he is the one, and you know, all signs is pointing to that being that. You know, I done had sources say they done seen his paperwork and seen his name on there, and then the paperwork already stating, you know, the state and Michi versus Lit Yoshi, which means, you know, that he technically was on their side, because if his girl was the star witness, they would have put her there, you know, instead of putting him there. So they knew that he was the clear star witness. That's the one they wanted. And if he wasn't talking, you know, they would have definitely wouldn't have put his name on the paperwork, and he definitely wouldn't have been involved in anything. So that was cap right there, him stating that from the beginning, you know. But everybody gonna try to save grace, and everybody gonna try to save their name and clear their name and clean things up. But anyways, man, we gotta understand, man, that my question was, I was finna say it without saying my question was, but my question was, is this us seeing Tech actually choosing a side? And like I asked y'all before, is this the beginning of a collaboration that could occur between TBG and Spider Nation? Because I feel like, you know, a huge quantity of both of their fan base, majority of their fan bases, want to see both of these artists make a collaboration and come together and actually bring out some good music. You know, Tech is an excellent rapper, you know, and an excellent harmonizer, as well as Fredo. So this could definitely open the doors to something. But let's go ahead and move on to the next. Believe that. Next up, we got an old clip from Webby.
Buy a bag of booster chips and pull that bro. Keep the bag though. Fill that coconut. First class. I fly regularly up.
Did y'all listen to the shot that was taken? This, I feel like, further, you know, shows my point of them never really being friends. So listen to what he had to say, because if you did, then you would see that he said buy a bag of Boosie chips and pour them in a roll, basically stating like, we ain't eating that, pour that out, put that in the roll. You know what I'm saying? Really, just think about it. Really, like, seriously, y'all.
Buy a bag of Boosie chips and pour that on the roll. Keep the bag though. Fill that coconut. First class, I fly regularly up
Now, why would he say that and go ahead and share it back on his story in 2021 from 2018? You know why? Because it was never really cool like that. And like I told y'all, this is coming from sources who was around the situation and was actually there and seeing these two not around each other and how their relationship was off of camera. So y'all gotta understand, this ain't my own words. It's coming from people who know them. But let's go ahead and move on though, y'all. Let me know y'all comments on that down in the comment section. Really that. Okay, so check this out, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta backtrack on some things we said yesterday. Well, not any of the words we said, but just the whole topic that we talked about. And we're gonna run that again, you know, run it even more, you know, add on to it. This is my add-on from the situation about DaBaby having homophobic comments, as they like to speak. Well, honestly, you know, his comments was never homophobic. You know, he was just speaking from his mind, you know, speaking solidly. But that's his right to freedom of speech. Now, these people try to desensitize us so much that they take away our right to speak on certain topics that we know we need to speak on. Nobody want to speak on the star boy community, and I'm not talking about the ones who out the closet, you know, who live their lifestyle and don't try to promote that and push that on other people, the people who are actually human beings while they are doing, you know, whatever it is they choose to do in life. We're not talking about y'all. We talking about the ones who don't let anybody breathe. Now, shout out to T.I. for stepping in for DaBaby, you know what I'm saying? Because real talk, I definitely respect DaBaby for not reneging on any of his statements and doubling down and honestly standing on everything that he said. And T.I. coming out, you know, and putting up the Lil Nas comparison and how Lil Nas don't ever apologize for anything he do, even though he know that kids are watching, even though he knows that he's promoting all of this to everyone's children. Then Baby goes on to state that he would never let his kids watch that. So I definitely respect him for that. I definitely respect him for being a real man and standing up the same way Boosie did in a situation with D-Wade. He stood up. He didn't renege on that. He didn't backtrack on that. He doubled down on that. Even though Jay-Z, you know, the one that kind of run the industry right now, is calling him and telling him he better apologize. Boosie let him be known, I'm not apologizing for nothing. I don't care who you are. I said what I said and I'm going to stand on that. And I definitely respect that. As a man, we should never let nobody quiet our voice. However you feel, whatever your mind, you speak that. Don't let nobody tell you it's wrong. It's your right to freedom of speech. That's what this country was built on. So don't let nobody take that from you. Not the star boy community, not anybody. But let's go ahead and talk on a few topics. Well, let's read what Lil Nas X had to say after his video came out. What he stated, and I quote, end quote, "Y'all be silent as when dedicated the entire music catalog to rapping about sleeping with multiple women, but when I do remotely sexual, I'm being sexually irresponsible and causing more men to die from diseases. Y'all, you know, dislike, you know, star boy people and don't hide it." Well, that's the thing. We don't have to hide it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like somebody who is overly promoting something, you don't have to hide that. If you don't like a situation, you don't have to feel bad about not liking it. You know what I'm saying? That's not our preference. So of course we don't like it. Of course we gonna think something is not right about it. You know, it's not our preference, but it's not our decision to judge what y'all do. You got one life to live, homie. Live it to the best of your ability. But don't try to force people to accept your way of life, because no one who does not indulge in that way of life is going to be willing to see it from your point of view. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we gonna do is, you know what I'm saying, try to be happy for you for what you happy with. And if you happy with yourself, you ain't worried about gratification from anyone else. So that proves that you're not happy with yourself. That's all a facade. Stop living like that, bro. Live in the truth, and there will never be no need for approval from other people. If you live in the truth, I don't care who approves of me. I don't care who appreciates, you know, anything I do in this life. I walk in light and I walk in the truth, and that keeps me away from needing approval from the world. So you're doing right, and you're doing right by yourself. You'll never ask for that from anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Continue being you. But the stuff that you put out into this world that influences kids is not right, bro. And that's the problem. I don't care about all of that, you know, extra stuff they try to say that you promote into your community. they're grown. So if they accept that, you know, that's on them. But don't promote this to the kids. Don't promote that, you know, to the youth. Don't take away their innocence at such an early age, because we're not out here promoting any of that to our children. We're not promoting anything sexual to our kids. So don't do that. You know, don't do that. And especially something that's confusing them, because 90% of, you know, households teach their children that, you know, a man and a woman makes a child. So they believe that to be natural, and that is what is natural. You know what I'm saying? So don't try to distort their thinking, because that confuses them. Don't do that. You know, allow people to teach them, their kids, that if they want to, or allow their kids to learn that on their own if that's what they so choose to do whenever they become adults. But don't teach it to them while their young minds are not developed and they're still sponges and soaking up everything they see. Now that's just flat out disrespectful, especially knowing the fan base that you have, man. It's majority kids. You got a fan base of maybe 70% kids, bro. Like, you got probably one of the biggest kid fan bases out there. That Old Town Road song put so many kids in your line of view. You know, they all got you on their radar. So you got to be responsible about how you move, man. You got too much of the next generation in your hands. Like, let's be honest. But I'm done with this subject. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comment section. Let's go ahead and move on to the last topic. So that time of the year has come back around for the NBA draft. It is officially tomorrow, so this will probably be our last time speaking about the what ifs. But I want to know, who is you guys' main prospect on your radar for your favorite NBA team? Could it be, you know, if you got a top pick, or if you had the opportunity to trade up in the draft, that's one of your teams? Is your top pick Cade Cunningham? Could it be Evan Mobley, Jalen Green, Jalen Suggs? Could it be a likes of Scotty Barnes or Jonathan Kuminga? Or maybe you like a scorer, so you want to go with James Bouknight, you know? That's just multiple different options within the draft. But I'll tell you guys one thing. One guy in this draft that I feel like could be a major slept on, very good pick is a player of the likes of Josh Christopher. I feel like Josh Christopher is going to show that elite talent, you know, coming out of California that we thought he had. Going into the NBA, you know, I feel like college didn't fit his game as well as the NBA will. You know, the space and pace type of game relative to a clog painted game that you would have in the college ranks. And I also feel like, you know, Sharif Cooper is going to be a lot better, you know, throwing lives, you know, in his game, you know. So it's a lot of players I feel like is going to excel, you know, like Kai Jones. I'm really big on Kai Jones. I feel like Kai Jones is definitely going to be a very good player in the NBA. I feel like the low point of his career could be a Clint Capella with a 3-point shot, just because of the athleticism he has, but a lot faster, you know, at the end of the day. You know, I feel like James Bouknight would definitely be a good player, you know, with more space. It's a lot of players, you know. Jalen Green, for one, would be a great, awesome player. I feel like he's going to be the best player out of this draft with more space. So, yeah, man, y'all let me know y'all thoughts down in the comment section who y'all would take as a #1 pick, or what's y'all top 5, you know, what's your top 5 for the draft, what y'all think is going to happen. It's time to start talking about that and getting that out there and getting it on wax, so can't nobody go back and renege on what they said. So, yeah, y'all let me know down in the comment section. And with that being said, I'm out. Believe that.